J.R. Santana, just about ready to go. The former All-Star looking to help his team get a win today. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Santana getting ready to hit. Pryor with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Ripped to short. On to first. One out in the top of the first. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Pryor back to work. Pitch misses. Ball one.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
That's in there. And 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Righty delivers. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Walcott right there to make the grab. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And that one fouled off. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizing this one up. And that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Rangers 5 and the White Sox nothing. J.R. Santana stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they make short work of him there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rangers 5 and the White Sox nothing. One down. J.R. Santana stepping in for the Rangers.
Let's go, Sergio.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Foul ball. On the ground, could be 2. It's in and out of his glove. The throw is late, and they can't get the out. And now the center fielder, Carlos Mitre. On the ground. He takes it on his own. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Rangers 8 and the White Sox nothing. And here's the catcher, Hank Pennington. This could end it. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it.
I got it.
And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Santana with a mediocre showing in this one. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
J.R. Santana with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down, and here is J.R. Santana. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Foul ball there. Two outs, base is empty. Breaking ball inside. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1, 2.
3. Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Rangers baseball on the show, Texas. First and second, 1 out. Thornton, the next to hit. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter for both sides of the plate.
Well, he doesn't get too big with the swing. He knows how to hit behind runners, and those are guys that can just smell that RBI. So when you're talking about a consistent player like this that can
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. 2 aboard, 2 outs. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1 and 0.
Two on, 2 outs. That one almost got him.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple
2 balls,
runners on.
no strikes.
Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There's a swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. First and second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Got it. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. White Sox 4 and the Rangers 1. Two gone with runners at the corners. So up next for Chicago, Eloy Mendoza.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Two outs. Squares and gets it down the left side. In there safely. And they now lead by 9. And a run scores from third thanks to the infield single. And first offering is fouled off. All loaded up, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fouled off left side.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And they'll do it again. Not close with that one. And the count's even at 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated.
Line drive. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Santana at the plate now as he chases after that one. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
He's in safely at second. And a run comes in to score. Runner at second. And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Woodson. Here's a 1-1. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. And misses inside. Activity in the bullpen. Herbert Hobson getting ready to go. Reyes also getting ready. Santana stands at third with 1 gone in the inning.
Count it 3-2.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Here comes a 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Two outs. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1. Runner at third, 2 away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So they get 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The White Sox lead it 13-5. So 2 away with nobody on. J.R. Santana stepping in for the Rangers. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. That was straight queso right there.
Parnell, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
1 strike away. Outside low. 1-2 to
1 ball, 2
count.
strikes.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That's too low. And that's ball 2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Pitch misses there. And that's ball 3. Got him, and that's the ball game. So 2 down. J.R. Santana stepping in for the Rangers. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Grounds 1 to short. Walcott fires across the diamond. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Rangers go down quickly there. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Back after this on the show. Back at the ballpark, And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Kim back to work. That's through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
Right through there for a strike. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 4-1.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the left fielder, David Woodson.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Ball outside. Out to third. And that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
2 on, 1 out. Santana now at the plate. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Tying run at the plate. Now he breaks his back. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
So 2 down. So next to hit for Texas, Thomas Valencia. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the White Sox win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
outfield recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Line drive, and that should be extra base. J.R. Santana with a remarkable season so far.
Football, do you feel like he can thrive in one of those sports too?
Can he deliver at the plate again today?
Yeah, that's fouled off.
It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Santana, the next to hit.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
2 outs, base is empty. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Swings through that.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That one missed. 3-2 now.
The ball. Count's full.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. His 14th of the year, and they add on. It's 6-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now the right fielder, David Cabrera. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
In the air, right field. Cowan settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with 1 away. Santana getting to start at first. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Fought off foul. Get on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now the big-time power threat, J.R. Santana. He's already homered here in this one. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, these Rangers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
2 strikes.
Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Come on, Quentin.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away. So next to hit for Texas, J.R. Santana. He's already homered in this game.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, you know, with
0
2
balls, 1
out
strike.
and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty
1-2, the
pitch.
count.
Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that's outside. And the count now even up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. And that one is inside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Left field, Mendoza. That is the inning. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Santana getting ready to hit. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. It's for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were, 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Moses Foss stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Ramirez is just 1 strike away. Soft contact in the air, and that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers slug their way to a win in this one. Santana had a good day at the office. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
J.R. Santana with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down, stepping in the long ball threat, J.R. Santana. Out to short, Villanueva. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. 1, 2, 3, go the Rangers. Scoreless after 1. So up next, Roosevelt Miller. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
1 out, bases empty. Fastball is outside. That's in there. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And look out.
That hit him.
As that
Take
one
him,
ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next to hit, David Woodson. Just missed. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes on the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Move to first, and he's back in there. Santana leads off first with 1 away. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. That one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Alex Freeland now at the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Rangers leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Santana measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he's a former National League MVP. And that one fouled off.
The two-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
Swing and a foul out of play. The Rangers down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. One left for Texas. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. J.R. Santana stepping in for the Rangers. He's a guy who does it all.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Just
Nope, that's
missed.
outside. It's ball.
And that one
Nope,
a
ball.
little below the knees. Now 2-0. Santana checks his swing. Appeal to third. Did not go. The pitch. And a foul ball. Three-1 is on the way. That clips the corner.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of...
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now the third baseman, Cam Collier. Tejera on third. Freeland at first. 2 out of the inning. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Santana had a game. One down. Now it's the right fielder, David Cabrera. Three-two on the way. That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So 2 away with nobody on. J.R. Santana will hit next.
He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Rangers leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, J.R. Santana. Camacho back to work. That one back up the middle and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard. David Woodson, the next to hit. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Alex Freeland stepping in for the Rangers. The 1-1.
Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Santana on second. Woodson at first with no outs. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. There's a ball, and the throw out at third. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate or swings at pitches outside the zone is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
He goes down looking.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Santana stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and misses and one down below the zone. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Now the D-backs catcher, Dwayne Salazar. A 1-2. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for one. To first. Nice pick. Double play. And that's the inning. So they make short work of them there. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9. 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Rangers 5. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Felix Tejera.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
McCarthy is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Santana had a poor showing, needed to do more.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
J.R. Santana getting ready. 2 rivals set to square off and leave it all on the field. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down. Up next for the Rangers, J.R. Santana. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And there's a foul ball. That one pushed to the left and foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Look out! And it hit him.
First base.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Runner at first with 2 away. Now a chance for David Woodson. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. Rangers leave 1. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're watching Rangers baseball on the Show, Texas. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Roy now at the plate. Caglione at second with nobody out. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
Runner at first with no outs here. Santana in his 11th season, hitting third in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Brito digs in now. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Mitre makes the grab, 1 away. One out, base is empty. And first offering is fouled off.
You got it. Nice job.
Swing and a base hit. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Chase Petty is done, and a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Monte Lord.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, David Woodson. The 2-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Lord with a move to first. Throws it away. Runner on the go again. Pitch inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Alex Freeland stepping in for the Rangers. Man on second, 2 down. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Alfonso Almanza getting loose out there. Ramirez also throwing. Next pitch is outside.
3-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that is that. One left for Texas. They're down 5-1. Pedro Brito up next for the Astros. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
On the ground to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. In comes the runner from third, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw really earned him that run.
1 out, base is empty. So next to hit for Texas, J.R. Santana. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Rangers with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Woodson. The 1-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Goes down looking. So first and second with 2 outs. Next up for Texas, Cam Collier. That's way outside. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming. That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's way high. And the count is filled up.
Hey, get something.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Carlos Mitre stepping in for the Rangers. The pitch. Line drive, and it stays fair. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. Headed for the plate. The relay throw.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Up next for the Rangers, J.R. Santana. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. First and second, 2 outs. Cowan, the next to hit. G is just 1 strike away. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. That one's gotta feel good. Home run number 15 on the year, and we're starting over. It's 10-10.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Back here in Houston, we're in extras here, and here's the first baseman, J.R. Santana.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
This ball's chopped to the ground. Net. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. First and second, 1 out. Brito will hit next.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mitre sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. And here is J.R. Santana. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can.
Rudder takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Two outs. And one in scoring position. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone.
Clearly didn't want to mess with him right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
So digging in, Alex Freeland.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were, 50 runs? Fires across the diamond. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. The Rangers lead this one 14-10. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Heath getting ready to hit. The Stros down to their final strike. Lined into right. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers slug their way to a win in this one. Santana played pretty well in this win.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
So 2 down. Next is switch hitting first baseman J.R. Santana. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Ground ball right side. And that is that. And the Rangers set down in order. And now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Runners on the corners, no outs. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John?
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
That one drilled left field and foul ball. Fought off foul. Runners at the corners, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Base hit and a run comes in.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
The Lone Star Series rolls on. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a big power threat. J.R. Santana. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throws to second, and the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So here's the cleanup hitter, David Woodson. Runner on the go in the dirt.
3-1.
And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. DaCosta checks the runner.
He's in there.
Santana back in on a dive. Santana leads off second with nobody out. Runner goes again. That's ball 4. And the throw, he's out at third.
Yeah, I don't really get the logic right there of trying to steal third. You've got to count where that hitter's most likely going to get a pitch to hit or he's going to walk. One thing is you don't want to be a distraction in his eyes if it is a pitch to hit. Fortunately, it was out of the zone and it was ball 4, but you get thrown out at third base. So kind of counterproductive to producing a bigger inning and maximizing the runners on base.
Out to short. Third out. Nothing across. 2 outs, nobody on. And now, J.R. Santana. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
2 down, nobody on. Fights it off, he'll see another. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout inning. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, David Woodson. G back to work. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That one felt good. His 14th of the year, and the Rangers take the lead. It's 5-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Now here is Richie Keith. So the tying run is second. That's out to center field. Nitro under it. Brings it in. Runner tags for third. Play at the plate, safe, and it's a one-run ball game.
There you go, nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat, got the job done.
First and second, 2 outs. O'Neill now at the plate. This one in the air.
You take it.
And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. One out, runner at second. Santana, the next to hit. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
1 out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Ripped to short. Slinging it to first in time. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he does...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. The Rangers score first. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
James Tibbs III up next for the Astros. Center field. Quezada. And that is a big first out. Nobody out. Runner at first. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. And 2. In time to first for the double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
One down. J.R. Santana stepping in for the Rangers. He's already homered here in this one. And that is out of play. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Leland Rosny up next for the Astros. On the ground, and this should do it. Valencia. To first, nice pick and a ball into dirt, and that ends the ball game. Santana with a good game to help lift them to the win. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.